Welcome to the Mystery Hut. Please subscribe to our channel. 10 Most Mysterious Recent Archaeological Discoveries. Astounding old finds have a method of charming the general population, maybe in light of the fact that it's simply too simple to even consider conjuring up intriguing clarifications for how and why things exist. These 10 archaeological revelations have left individuals in wonderment, and left researchers scratching their heads, after a seemingly endless amount of a large number of years. 1. Stone circles in Costa Rica. Goliath stone circles, some dating as far back as AD 600, pepper the Diques delta of southern Costa Rica. Referred to locally as Las Bolas, the balls, these landmarks were crafted by a pre-Columbian development, and most are produced using gabbro, a stone that structures from liquid magma. Individuals who cut the stones into their entirely round shapes probably did as such utilizing other little stones, as indicated by archaeologists who concentrate on the old rocks. Numerous non-specialists have guessed that the purported Diques spheres were utilized for cosmic purposes, while others figure they might have guided the way toward huge spots. In all actuality, nobody knows without a doubt. The Chibchan individuals who once populated Costa Rica and different pieces of Central America evaporated in the wake of the Spanish victory, and the motivation behind the circles disappeared with them. John W. Hoops, an anthropologist at the University of Kansas, disclosed to Daily in January 2016. 2. Antikythera instrument. Like something from a fantastical fortune film, the disclosure of the Antikythera mechanism stays a significant archaeological head-scratcher. Found in the submerged destruction of a Greek load transport that is something like 2,000 years of age, the round bronze antique contains a labyrinth of interlocking pinion wheels and baffling characters scratched all around its uncovered countenances. Initially thought to be a sort of navigational astrolabe, archaeologists keep on revealing its uses and presently realize that it was, at any rate, a profoundly multifaceted galactic schedule. It is as yet the most modern gadget at any point found from that period, going before the following appearance of comparable gadgets by 1,000 years. 3. Cleopatra's burial place. Cleopatra VII was the remainder of a progression of rulers called the Ptolemies who managed Egypt somewhere in the range of 305 and 30 BC. Much is thought about her knowledge, excellence and heartfelt connections. She had kids with both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. However, one reality about Cleopatra is as yet covered in secret: her internment place. Cleopatra and Antony both ended it all after their previous partner, Octavian, crushed them at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. The two were covered together at a site that the essayist Plutarch, AD 45 to 120, depicted as an elevated and lovely landmark, situated almost a sanctuary of the Egyptian goddess Isis. Yet, precisely where this burial place is found, remaining parts a secret. On the off chance that anybody at any point discovers the sweetheart's burial place, there's a possibility it very well may be unfilled, as grave theft was normal in old occasions, as per archaeologists. 4. Qin Shi Huang's burial chamber. In 1974, ranchers in China's Shanxi area incidentally uncovered one of the greatest archaeological finds of the 20th century, the life-size earthenware army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, 259 BC to 210 BC. The complicatedly cut figures aren't a secret. Historians realize that the mud-armed force was made to guard China's first head in eternity. What isn't known, notwithstanding, is the place where precisely the ruler is covered for sure fortunes his internment chamber may contain. A pyramid-formed catacomb is situated with regards to a mile toward the upper east of where the earthenware armed force was found. Notwithstanding, nobody has really entered the sepulchre that holds Qin Shi Huang's remaining parts. The main sovereign's last resting place is the most rich burial chamber at any point developed in China, as indicated by antiquated records depicting its development. An underground royal residence, complete with an encompassing realm. The catacomb is comprised of an organization of caverns and surprisingly incorporated a cutting-edge seepage framework. Regardless of whether archaeologists will at any point have the innovation they need to securely exhume the burial chamber, which additionally ends up containing amazingly undeniable degrees of mercury, stays a secret, as do the many fortunes that lay inside. 5. Atlantis. The lost city of Atlantis has been found in the Bahamas, the Greek islands, Cuba, and even Japan if each guarantee was to be accepted. First depicted by the antiquated Greek antiquarian Plato in 360 BC, the fanciful island was probably an extraordinary maritime force prior to sinking into the ocean more than 10,000 years prior in a disastrous occasion. Archaeologists banter the genuine recorded presence of the island just as its most conceivable area on the off chance that it at any point really existed among the numerous depressed remnants found all throughout the planet. Be that as it may, even without conclusive confirmation, Atlantis keeps on drawing in the well-known creative mind like not many other archaeological. If you like our videos, please click the like and subscribe button. 6. Stonehenge. Tidying up a generally mild English field, the ancient landmark regularly known as Stonehenge is one of the world's most renowned tourist spots. The ring of massive stones was fabricated roughly 4,000 years prior and was a noteworthy accomplishment for the primitive individuals who developed it. However, that is pretty much all archaeologists know without a doubt. None of the hypotheses on the first reason for Stonehenge, which range from a cosmic observatory to a strict sanctuary of recuperating, has at any time ever, all things considered, unchangeable. 7. Antiquated creature traps. Low stone dividers confounding the deserts of Israel, Egypt and Jordan have baffled archaeologists since their disclosure by pilots in the mid-20th century. The chain of lines sum up to 40 miles, 64 kilometers, in length and nicknamed kites by researchers for their appearance from the air date to 300 BC, however were deserted sometime in the past. The secret may be to some degree more clear on account of a new report guaranteeing that the motivation behind the kites was to pipe wild creatures toward a little pit, where they could without much of a stretch be killed in huge numbers. This effective framework proposes that nearby trackers find out about the conduct of neighborhood fauna than recently suspected. 8. Göbekli Tepe. People initially subsided into permanent towns, cultivated and afterward constructed sanctuaries, in a specific order, beginning in 8000 BC, or then again did they? An astonishing archaeological revelation made in 1994 at Göbekli Tepe, a provincial space of Turkey, has blown that theory separated, inciting new inquiries regarding the advancement of civilization. Containing different rings of enormous stone columns cut with scenes of creatures and dating to the 10,000 years BC. Göbekli Tepe is viewed as the world's most seasoned spot of love. However, proof additionally recommends individuals who constructed it were semi-roaming trackers, reasonably ignorant of agribusiness, which continued in the space just 5 centuries after the fact. In view of Göbekli Tepe, archaeologists presently need to ask which started things out. Did building projects like this lead to settlement, and not the other way around, as consistently suspected? 9. The Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is a gold-encrusted wooden chest that contains the stone tablets of the 10 decrees, as indicated by the Book of Exodus. In antiquated occasions, this heavenly box was kept in the First Temple, a Jewish spot of love in Jerusalem. Be that as it may, the First Temple was obliterated in 587 BC by a Babylonian armed force drove by King Nebuchadnezzar II, as per the Hebrew Bible. Nobody knows without a doubt what was the fate of the Ark. However, since its vanishing, many individuals, both genuine and anecdotal, have gone searching for it. Up until this point, nobody has really tracked down the blessed relic, aside from Indiana Jones, obviously. Some old reports say that the ark advanced toward Babylon after Nebuchadnezzar's sack of the city. Others say that the ark was covered someplace in Jerusalem, or that it was obliterated alongside the first temple. Current reports hint that the ark dwells in a cloister in Ethiopia. What's more, an as of late deciphered antiquated Hebrew text proposes that the Ark of the Covenant will just uncover itself, however not until the day of the happening to the Messiah child of David. 10. The Cart Shebib. You may imagine that a 93-mile-long, 150 kilometers, stone divider would have an unmistakable reason, yet that isn't the situation for the Cart Shebib. This secret divider in Jordan was first detailed in 1948. Archaeologists actually aren't sure why it was constructed, when it was assembled, or who fabricated it. The divider runs north upper east to south southwest and contains segments where two dividers show side to side, just as segments where the divider diverges. However, today the divider is in ruins. In its prime, the greater part of it would have remained about 3.3 feet, 1 meter, high and simply 1.6 feet, 0.5 meters, wide. It's far-fetched that the Cart Shebib was worked to keep out attacking armed forces. In any case, it might have been built to keep out less undermining foes, like hungry goats, for instance. Hints of antiquated agribusiness toward the west of the divider recommend that the construction might have filled in as a limit between old farmlands and the fields of itinerant ranchers, as per archaeologists with the Aerial Archaeology in Jordan project. Thank you for watching. Please share and like our video. For more videos please subscribe to Mystery Hut.